Do your Scratch games feel rough or unpolished? Well, today I'll show you 5 simple tips and tricks on how to easily improve them. One of the easiest things to do is add some sense of progress and make it obvious to the player. This way the player actually feels like they're doing something and not at a standstill. So what I've done is add a simple score system, a leveling system, as well as upgrades which add some visible forward progress. Another way to massively improve the quality of your game is art. You can make your own or even get some great pre-made ones online. Either way, I'd especially recommend not using the default Scratch ones, as these can make your game look generic. You can see here that with some simple art, the game already looks so much more polished. The next way to improve your game easily is by making the most common actions very satisfying to do. For example, in this game, shooting enemies and moving around are the most common actions, so we should try to make them super satisfying. What I've done here is smoothed out the movement code and made the enemies have a satisfying effect when they got hit. The player's health bar also flashes when they take damage. But this game is still too easy, which leads into the next point, which is difficulty. Getting the correct amount of difficulty is very tricky, but it is also crucial to making your game fun. Another thing to consider is that the player's skill will change during the playthrough, so it's a good idea to change the difficulty throughout the game. How you add difficulty is also super important. For example, simply adding more spikes in a platformer game can get very boring. So how do you add fun difficulty? Well, a good way to add difficulty is adding more decisions and variety. Doing this ensures that the player can't be on autopilot and actually has to think about what to do. Before in this game, players could just stay in one corner and shoot the enemies from there, which is not difficult nor something the player actually has to think about. But now, when enemies get destroyed, they have a chance to drop ammo or even hearts. This way the player is encouraged to move around instead of just staying in one corner. Bosses have also been added to add some variety to the types of enemies. And last but not least, I've added some recoil to the shots, so the player may actually choose not to shoot the enemies, but instead boost themselves. All of this not only makes the game more difficult, but also makes the player think about what to do. So that's how you can massively improve your Scratch games. Do you have any questions, feedback, or suggestions? Leave them in the comments. And with that, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.